Hello folks, today we are back with a new video. If you've been keeping up with The Boys on Amazon Prime Video, you know that episode 3 was a total blast. In this episode, the boys go to Russia in search of a weapon. What is this weapon? What do they discover in Russia? Is their mission a success? Is Starlight alive? Does Victoria make her decision? Do watch till the end to find out. For those of you who don't know what The Boys is but want to watch the video anyways, Eric Kripke created the American superhero television program The Boys for the Amazon Prime Video streaming service. The comic book by Garth Ennis and Derek Robertson with the same name was initially published by DC Comics under its Wildstorm imprint before switching to Dynamite Entertainment. The series is loosely based on that comic book. It follows the titular vigilante squad as they battle people who take advantage of their superpowers. Carl Urban, Jack Quaid, Laz Alonso, Tomer Capone, Karen Fukuhara, Anthony Starr star in the series as vigilantes, while Anthony Starr, Erin Moriarty, Dominic McElligott, Chase Crawford, Jesse T. Usher, and Nathan Mitchell play members of the Seven, a select group of superheroes controlled by the corporation Vought International, who, despite putting up a heroic front, are shallow public personalities who frequently commit heinous acts in secret. Elizabeth Shue also appeared in the first season of the show, and for the second, Colby Minifie, Claudia Domit, and Aya Cash joined the ensemble. So, what's up with Season 3? Season 3 was announced at the aftershow for the 2020 San Diego Comic-Con at Home, which was presented by Aisha Tyler, ahead of the second season debut on July 23, 2020. The first 3 episodes of the show will premiere on June 3, 2022, and the remaining episodes will air through July 8, 2022, on the streaming service Amazon Prime Video. Critics have mostly given the season favorable reviews, praising the narrative, black humor, action scenes, character development, plot, and performances, especially those of Urban, Starr, and Ackles. There's something wrong with Homelander, Starlight remarks in Season 3 of The Boys. There's something broken. He's lost his mind. Anyone who has seen the first 2 seasons would agree that this is an understatement. However, the maniacal leader of the Seven immediately reveals in the new season that we're going to witness Homelander at his most unhinged. What a delight that is, too. 1 year has passed since The Boys' second season has ended. The Seven attend the opening of their most current film, The Dawn of the Seven, which parodies the genuine film Justice League and has its own hashtag #ReleaseTheBorg spoofing the #ReleaseTheSnyder movement. When the romance of Stormfront and Homelander is reinterpreted as a guy falling in love with the wrong lady, Vought's heroes strive to do it while dressed to the nines and strolling down the red carpet. Now let's get you up to speed. The Boys Season 2 concluded with a substantial upheaval in the team's status quo. Billy Butcher and the rest of the team began working on super management with Grace Mallory, whilst Huey Campbell decided to work with Congresswoman Victoria Newman. Huey, on the other hand, was unaware that Newman was also a super. The first episode, Payback, opens with the premiere of Dawn of the Seven. In the film, a different Stormfront, played by Charlize Theron rather than Aya Cash, confronts Homelander and the other members of the Seven. The premiere is largely beneficial to Vought as a public relations opportunity. However, a member of the crowd refers to Newman, who is present with Huey, as Nadia. Homelander is questioned by the media about his involvement with Stormfront as well. Now let's discuss Episode 2. After the season's tremendous start, Episode 2 may be seen as a storyline resolution, setting the wheels in motion. The full ramifications of Huey's admission in Episode 1 are examined, and the findings take Butcher into unknown terrain. A trailer for the upcoming The Deep biography, Not Without My Dolphin, begins Episode 2, the only man in the sky, in the same fashion as Episode 1. The film, which stars The Deep as himself and Billy Zane, a Vought Studios veteran, as Alistair Adana, tells The Deep's previous season's Church of the Collective plot. The film, which will show on Vought's VTV for Women, contains all of the cliches, shocks, and twists of a classic Lifetime drama. The Riverdale cast, Dame Judi Dench and Rascal Flatts, are among the celebrities who will appear on Homelander's program advertising his annual birthday spectacular. Keep watching as we break down Season 3 for Victoria's emotional scene in Episode 4. Next, here's an interesting scene from Episode 3. Barbary Coast begins with a 17-year flashback of a young Starlight competing in the Lil Miss Hero pageant circuit. When Starlight complains that her side hurts before a performance, her domineering mother tells her pain is only weakness leaving the body. Starlight's mother watches from the sidelines, occasionally guiding her daughter's movements while she performs performs a staged rendition of Britney Spears' Baby One More Time. Starlight tenses up near the end of the performance, making a fist with her right hand behind her back in an attempt to hide her suffering. The plot shifts to the present when Starlight is watching a video of Homelander's declaration from his annual birthday celebration, during which he resolved to finally show the world his true colors. Homelander proclaims his and Starlight's love at the end. In a stoic state of disbelief, Starlight observes the writers fawn over this plot twist. They ask that the scene be reshot with Starlight looking less surprised. This time, Starlight enjoys her role, smiling and kissing Homelander. While the song Baby One More Time plays, she swings her right hand back, closes her fist, and grinds her fingernails into her palm. Episode 4. Butcher talks with Nina in Season 3, Episode 4 of the Boys series, to discuss the weapon, which he believes is somewhere in Russia. They reach an arrangement, which Frenchie is dissatisfied with. Huey discovers that Butcher has been using V-24 at the same time. He looked willing to give it a go as well, especially after the Homelander fiasco. They are eventually transported to a top-secret Russian facility, but what they find there is entirely unexpected. Meanwhile, Homelander is doing wisely at Vought. He prepares ahead of time since he knows Stan Edgar is preparing another sabotage. He uses extortion to persuade Victoria to turn the tables on Edgar, who Vought has temporarily relieved of his duties. Homelander has taken command. The boys journeyed all the way to Russia in pursuit of the weapon that would end their struggle with Homelander. They want triumph. However, towards the end of the episode, they find themselves in a far more dangerous predicament. Butcher had great hopes for the weapon because it had slain Soldier Boy, a super who looked to be unkillable. To his chagrin, he not only fails to find the weapon, but also finds that Soldier Boy is still alive. Regardless of how powerful Homelander's talents were, Edgar was always able to control him. Homelander's words repeatedly put him in his place. The super, on the other hand, who used Edgar's concealed wild card against him, has now vanquished him. He now had the upper hand over everyone, even Victoria Newman, who had created so many issues for Homelander. Now we have Victoria's heartbreaking decision. This episode, however, includes a heartbreaking sequence. Victoria Newman plans to inject her own child with Compound V, a drug designed to transform ordinary people into superheroes with unique abilities. Victoria had gone through the same thing when she was younger. It's a stressful scene as Victoria Newman does to her daughter what she did to her when she was younger. With so many negative consequences of being a super, there are both traumatic and emotional side effects. It is a tough decision to make since it has far-reaching consequences. Her daughter is the only thing she is concerned about. Finally, the great work of the cast. In terms of strong preferences, Star is fantastic as Homelander, and we adore the crazy turn the character is taking in the show. Chase Crawford, who plays the D, provides most of the laughs in this otherwise somber presentation. However, as the program progresses, not every member of the developing ensemble is given much to do. Dominic McElligot's character, Queen Maeve, is one of the losers since she is primarily used as a story device in the show. Giancarlo Esposito could use more screen time in practically every film in which the Breaking Bad and Mandalorian actor appears. The mysterious Black Noir makes a brief cameo as well. Then there's Jensen Ackles' Soldier Boy, who has been touted as the season's major enemy. He doesn't appear very often, which raises the issue of why. 3 episodes in, you'd think we'd be completely involved in the action. Instead, there have been a lot of setups with very little actual action. Hope all of you found our information interesting. We wind up today with the good news that the initial 3 episodes of Season 3 have now been made available on Amazon Prime Video. Let us know what you think of Season 3 in the comments below. Please do subscribe, comment, and share. Until next time.